All right, today we got Marvel Legends, Guardians of the Galaxy, Ronan, the Accuser. Looks like a deluxe, at least the box is a deluxe size. We got the glam shot of the figure on the front. We got a little artwork on the side. Another glam shot, same glam shot on the back. Legalese, licensing, barcode, all that stuff. We got a nice little side shot on the side of the box there. Guardians of the Galaxy on top. So I got this for 30% off on Amazon. So it was like 19 bucks. It's still marked at 9% off, which isn't quite the savings that you would hope for now, but I guess that sale has ended and it's still like 33 bucks. So it's a little bit better than retail, but not by much. I ordered it with the West Coast Avengers 5-pack, as well as the 2-pack with Black Knight and Cersei. Got a good deal. I think I got them all for something like $135, $140. So it was pretty much a steal, I would say. So we're going to open up this guy first. Let's check it out. All right, we got him out of the box, kind of. We got them in the standard packaging now that they're using these days. We got the cardboard here with the cellophane wrapping around the figure and the accessories. In this case, we got the big old hammer. Look at this thing. Dang. Thor, eat your heart out. This almost reminds me of a hammer, or one of the hammers, or all the hammers, that the serpent, who is Odin's brother, kind of cast out upon the world, and guys like Juggernaut and Hulk and Thing and I think Grey Gargoyle, Atuma, Absorbing Man, Maxima. I can't remember if there's any other ones, but they all got a hold of one of them. This kind of looks like it. Anyways, there's the hammer. Doesn't detach or anything. Pretty hard plastic. Then we got the figure. Flip out these tabs. Look at this guy. Wow. Big boy. He has, I can tell right off the bat, he's got these, the boots that Colossus had in the newer figure. I think it's basically the same thing. Maybe even the same, no, not the legs, because they don't have any lines on them, but perhaps the arms? Because he kind of has those Colossus, Death's Head arms. We're going to check out articulation as best as we can. I just popped this guy open. I didn't examine him at all. So we'll start at the head here. Twists all the way around, it looks like. This headdress is pretty cool. There's not much movement like that. He can't really look up. He can't really look. He can look down a little bit. See that? What's going on here? Oh, these things plug in and then they pop off. So we'll pop them off for now. Got the shoulder articulation. Oh, stiff. Ratchety. Cut at the bicep. Single jointed elbow with pins. Boo. Do we have a wrist cut here? No, we do not. Well, not a forearm cut, but the wrist. The hand does swivel and pivot. We have a stomach crunch there. We got a waist swivel, big old belt. Legs go up to about there because of his little dress. Double jointed knees with pins. Wow. Is there a boot cut? There's not. Oh, lower boot cut down here, not up here. And then, of course, feet, swivel. So, yeah, there's your articulation for Ronan. Let's see how easy it is to put these guys back on here. Is it this way? Is that right? That doesn't look right at all. Pops out. I got this all wrong. I can tell. He's looking like the frickin' Road Warriors there for a second. All right, now we got it. Sorry, guys. Trying to do this on the fly, I guess. So they pop in like that. But you move the shoulders, you move it up like this, they're going to pop right out. So, kind of weird. You know, they kind of been doing the new like shoulder pad style stuff where they're attached inside the rotating shoulder bit right here. So that's not the case with Ronan. He got peg holes on the back and on the front for his shoulder pads, and they kind of do pop right off. You can see, raise his arms a bit, that pops out. Raise it up like that, definitely pops out. 1, 2. I guess he can kind of shed his shoulder pads and get ready for battle as quick as anyone. Still, pretty solid figure. Looks good. Not sure what was up with the original one, but I'm sure this is a big improvement. All right, we're going to do some comparisons next. We'll get him all armored up, get his hammer in hand, make him look cool, pose him out a little bit, and we'll give him a rating. All right, after further consideration and further examination, I'm not sure about this figure. It's a lot of reuse. That's cool. I don't mind that. But with the shoulder pads, and he's super stiff, and he's still pinned, kind of lackluster. Not the best, but it's cool to have a new Ronan. He, I would say, is more about looking good and posing on your shelf. Posing can be difficult if you want him to raise his arms. Let's say he's kind of hoisting his hammer up in the air. The shoulder pads are going to pop off. The head swivel is hindered also by his shoulder pads because they will come off, as you can see there. See that? So if he wants to look this way, shoulder pads go bye-bye. God damn it. So, I mean, all I really needed him for was to pose on my shelf. So I could put him with my whatever Kree Galactic type characters, which I'll show you some of now in comparisons. But yeah, it's not a great figure. It looks pretty cool. I like the green, the kind of silvery green metal on the arms looks great. Same with the legs. All the attention to detail on his back, how this is molded in looks really good. The belt is really cool as well, but it's just, I don't know, not a great figure in my eyes. Not horrible, just not spectacular. You know, it seems like this day and age, we should expect more when we're getting pinless and butterfly joints, you know. So we're going to do some comparisons here. We're going to bring out some Kree people, and we got Marvel, or Captain Marvel, which is one of my actually favorite characters in the Marvel Universe, and I love this figure. I'd love it if we got a new style one, but I'm sure that's going to be a long time coming. That's pinless and butterfly joints, but in the meantime, this guy will do just fine. They killed this guy off, and I think in the comic books in the 80s, back when superheroes dying in the comics actually meant something, you know, and I think they killed this guy off before Superman, and this was kind of Marvel's answer to Superman. Blonde, good looking, like freakishly powerful. So yeah, I think Captain Marvel butted heads or came up against Ronan. So there's that. Then we got this guy, similar shade of green. Now, I think this is Novar, I believe. I can't remember, but still, I love the paint on this guy with the stars and the black space kind of body paint. Really cool. Got the nega bands on just like Captain Marvel. I don't know. This figure's still pretty cool. I like the green. I like the strap down here. So, bonk. Hit you on the head with my hammer. There we go. Got a bunch of the Kree. I guess I could have brought up Miss Marvel or Carol Danvers. I really, really want a new Warbird or a old school Miss Marvel where she had like kind of the red outfit. You know, it was a lot like this. I think she had a sash. She kind of had the feathery, like blonde hair. You know, kind of 70s style haircut, Farrah Fawcett. So I'd love to get another one of those, but people are so obsessed with making her the new Captain Marvel, I guess. I don't know. All right. We'll bring in another galactic space tough guy, the Gladiator, who is kind of an X-Men, I don't know, villain, ally, kind of both, kind of not. This is the second version that came out maybe 3 to 4 years ago. There was one in a multi-pack, but this guy isn't much different. This is another guy that, like Marvel, is kind of an answer to Superman. Similar powers. He is the chief guard of the Shi'ar Imperial Guard. Super strength, flight, speed, invulnerability. His name is Kalark, like Clark, Gladiator. So he's very much like Superman. He's alien. But his strength kind of relies on his confidence. So if he's kicking somebody's ass, he will keep getting stronger. But if somebody like belts him one, like if the Hulk gave him a smack and he was like, oh, then his power is going to go down. And he's going to have to feel better about himself. He's going to have to go to a lot of therapy to be his strongest, you know. So there's Gladiator, and I think these guys kind of teamed up during Annihilation with like Silver Surfer, I think, maybe Beta Ray Bill, Nova. It's a pretty good read. And then we're going to bring in Death's Head, which you can see uses much the same parts, especially in the arm there. You got the Colossus arms. Pretty much the same size. This Death's Head 2, which I would love to see a Death's Head 1, But this figure is great. He's kind of like, come here. You want some of this? Come on. Come get some. Look at that face, though. Wow. Pretty wicked. Sorry about the bump. So, some reused parts. And we're going to bring in Colossus. Because very much same usage of parts as Colossus. We're going to take this guy away so we got room. If you look at the shoes, exact same. Same pattern on the toe there. Same kind of metallic, metal lines going up the boot. And then the cuff there. The color makes it look different in a different size, but it is the same. And then, of course, the arms. Boom. So, like I said, not a bad figure, and definitely wouldn't have been a bad figure if it came out, 3 or 4 years ago. But still, it's a nice figure. I'm glad to have it. I'm really glad that I didn't pay over $20 for it, because that makes it all worth it. So, I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm going to give this guy, a rating of out of 10. I can't do 5 stars anymore because, 4 stars sounds pretty good and 3 stars sounds dreadful when you do out of 5. So I'm going to do out of 10. And I'm going to give this guy, I don't hate him, but I'm going to give him a 6. He's better than halfway good, I guess. He's just a lot of reused parts, some laziness. Also, not many accessories except for you get the hammer and that's it. No other arms, no, power effects, nothing. So what you see here is what you get. That's okay, especially for $20-25. You can't argue with that. But it's somewhat primitive. So I'm not hoping for a new version of this guy. This is going to last me for, the next 10 years. And if they come out with a new one that's better, so be it. I'm sure they will. So, if you want, throw down a comment. Love to talk to you about it. Like, subscribe if you feel like it. Whatever. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Have a good one. Later.